What is up, everybody? Eaglefirefly here. Thank you for joining on this next video. This is a guide on the military career agent mission. Basically, just to show you what you get from this mission. So you get a Merlin, fully fitted with 3 hybrid turrets, all Tech 1 mid slot mods, and 2 overdrives, and some ammo to go to boot as well, and a few bits and bobs. You also get that, and you also get another Merlin, so 2 Merlins and a fully fitted Merlin as well, along with about 2.5 million-esque. So it's a great starting point. It takes you about 40 minutes, and hope you enjoy the guide. Okay, so let's get this show on the road. So military career agents. So we're going to run this as a full playthrough. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the agency, and we're going to click home, and then we're going to go to not there, agents and missions, career agents, and then military career path, and then we're going to start the conversation. We're already in the station, I think. Let's just have a little look. So yeah, we're already in the station, and obviously, as in the introduction says, you get some good loot from these, so it's a great starting point. We're going to start these in the Corvette, so we're going to do it from scratch. This is a brand new character with a couple of skills trained. So the plan with this is we're going to go through from start to finish as a new character, and then we'll go from a new character all the way up to Omega. So this is our alpha journey. So first mission, we're in the Abyss. Should be in the Abyss now. Yep. So we're in the Abyss. Cash flow capsule here. So it's a 10 mission series. So basically we're in the Abyss, and objective: clear the pirates from the asteroid belt as your agent has requested on behalf of the group miners. So you can right click here. I might already set the destination actually. Oh, never mind. It's been a long time since I've done these, so we accept the first mission. So we're in the rookie ship, so we don't have anything, so we're going to undock. Undock. And off we go. We're going to close that now, so it's in the system that we're already in. So on the left hand side, you've got some tabs, so if I hide them, so we have search New Eden, or anything that you want to search, so a system name. We'll type the system name in the future once you get to know it. So that's the search, and then we have the sun, which is system info, so that's basically the system that we're in. The route, so if you set a new route up for your autopilot or for wherever you want to go, then that's where you do that. Challenges, so the daily campaign: launch a firework at an NPC to get 5,000 skill points. Ooh, so we might do that. And then we've got the mission. So the last one with the head is always the mission. So you need to warp to this mission location. So click warp to location, and the ship will align and start to warp. So the basic idea of these sites is that basically combat, so it gets you used to the combat. It'll give you a little bit of loot and some starting items, so you don't have to spend any money basically. It's a really good start to the game. Okay, so a couple of things. So we've just landed. You can see on the right hand side with the overview that we have 2 enemies. So a good practice to start is start by moving. So click one of the NPCs. They don't aggro straight away. Click one of them, the closest one, and click this button here, which is approach. Or I think you can double click. Yep, so you can double click whichever way you want to, and then we'll turn the prop mod on. There's a lot of information to take in here, but as you do these more and more, then it will become more natural. and then we're going to highlight over the civilian Gatling gun, and as you can see there, the optimal range is between 5.2 kilometers and 7.3. So we're just going to become in range. There's two ways to lock a target. So to lock a target, you can either click the lock target button, or you can press and hold control and click the target you would like to target. The default orbit is set to 500, so you can click orbit to orbit your target, and then you can either click the gun fire or F1. So then if you want to lock multiple targets, depending on your lock range, you can press and hold control and click all three. Initially, I think you can lock up to 3 targets. See, we're a little bit too far away there. So as a little bit of a crash course on the guns, if you start firing the guns now, they will miss, and that is because they're out of the optimal range. So we're going to burn these down and then I'll speed the video up. So we've actually completed the mission, as you can see here. You need to destroy all enemies in the vicinity, so it's just the first spawn that you've got to do. But we'll clear these last ones down, because here you see the bounty at 3000 disc. We're just going to farm that bounty. Obviously it's entirely up to you at this point. If you see that there's any loot wrecks that you can take to loot, you can always do that as a good start. And yeah, take the salvage back and use the salvage. So once you've completed the mission, and then hit dock, and then it will autopilot back to the station and automatically dock. So we'll run the next 9 missions. We'll speed run through them. Any key points that you should know, I will drop a section for a chapter if there's something that we're going to go through. So sit back, enjoy the video, and let's get these done. So then obviously once you've finished the mission, you've got back to the station, you start conversation with the agent, and then you'll see there's a tick which says the mission has been completed, and then these are your rewards. So we're going to complete the mission, go to your inventory, and you'll see we now have another gun and some antimatter charge. So we're going to upgrade our Ibis straight away, which you can press Alt F, and that opens your fitting window. And we can now drop the mining laser, we'll put the gun in place, and then we'll add the charges. Or we won't add the charges because it won't allow us to add the charges to the civilian one. So we just need to wait until, let's change this. Movie new. There we go. Yeah, so the looted gun obviously can carry the antimatter charge, which gives you a little bit more DPS. So we'll get on with the next agent. So it says here, I suggest you equip a shield booster or armor repairer. Well, we're not going to do that. We're just going to risk it for a biscuit and see where we go. Okay, so that's done. We'll head back. As you can see, we didn't need the shield booster, just keeping the prop mod on and sort of speeding our way through it. But as you can see, the looted gun applying a lot more DPS than the previous gun, and obviously having two guns is better than one. So let's go get our Merlin. Alright, so now we have a good chunk of ISK, almost 500,000. We also have a nice shiny new Merlin. Ignore this one. So we'll make that active. And what we'll do is with the Ibis, we will right click it and click strip fitting. And basically what that does is it gets rid of all the modules on the ship, and then drops them into the hangar. So now we have the Merlin. We're going to right click and fit all those modules to the Merlin, but we're not going to include the miner because we don't need the miner. And then just to tidy things up, we're going to trash the Ibis. Okay. There we go. So now we have a Merlin. We'll start the next mission at number 3, and we get 2 light electron blasters and almost 500,000 ISK. Nice and easy. Basically destroy the pirates, loot the secret documents from them, and report back to your agent. Okay, so that was nice and easy, so now we're going to get out of here before Tamar gets here. Okay, so we hand the mission in, and now we get some more ISK and 2 nice new blasters. See, they're definitely worth it, these mission agents, especially if you started from scratch and you don't have anything. So we nearly have 1 million already. Okay, so now we fit the 2 new guns. So as you can see here, look at the DPS now, 42.3 DPS, and we haven't spent a penny yet. So more for this. Okay, so this one's really simple. And number 4, just approach the Stargate. Okay, so the gate starts applying damage, so it's just warp straight out, just spam the dot button, and then we'll walk away. Oh, we just got our first bounty tick as well, 40k, nice. So this next one, we're going to fit the afterburner that we just got. So we'll drop the civilian one and then go for the new one that we've just supplied. And we also have a kinetic hardener. So if you don't know anything about kinetic hardeners, I'll run a shield class. But basically you have active hardeners and passive hardeners. So the passive hardeners are basically a module that sits in there, doesn't take capacitor, and it will apply a slight bit of damage resistance to your shields. So if we simulate this, as you can see here, for kinetic we have 48% shield resistance. We activate the module on simulation and we get 62%. So basically what that means is that any kinetic damage that comes in, which is Garista's type, which you'll learn, it's now 62% resisted because of that module. Alright, so mission 6. So we get a nice little limited ocular filter here. Basically what this does, this gives you +1 bonus to perception implant, training implant basically. So any skills that require the perception skill, for example, let me see if I can find one. Not that one. So missiles, if you were going to do missile training, as you can see there, the primary is perception and the secondary is willpower, so you'll get +1 skill point to that level, so you'll train that area faster. Okay, so it's really straightforward. So as you can see, we are blasting through it quite quickly, but obviously you might do this a little bit slower, but obviously as you get the hang of things, then you'll notice how much faster you can do them. It's okay to be slow doing these. It's important that you take in the tactics of doing things, so just try and keep up with what I'm doing. So you'll see any kind of NPC enemy targets that we come across. With these short range guns, we are going to approach them, and then we're going to get under the guns, and then into our gun range, which is about 500 meters. Okay, so the next mission, number 4, destroy the pirates at the convoy ambush site. If you get low on hit points, warp out, regenerate, then come back. But we don't really want to do that, so when the mission is accepted, we're going to get a shield booster. So we're going to fit the shield booster. We're also going to activate the ocular filter. Yeah, we're going to do that. Small shield booster. Okay, so small shield booster. Basically, if you are new, you have the active hardener, so we're going to turn the active hardener on now, and you also get a shield booster, so you get 26 hit points per 2-second cycle, and with that you will have 36 seconds worth of capacitor. Okay, it might be a lot to take in initially, but basically what that means is you've got 36 seconds of constant cap usage of the shield booster to basically use it and repair. Okay, but I'm going to show you a little trick. So basically we're going to not use the shield booster because you don't want to use it all the time. We're going to approach our enemy, and then we're going to wait. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait until our shields are about 25% damaged, because there's no point wasting your cap, right? So we're going to do that. If it gets to 25%. So you see we're taking a little bit of damage now. So if you want to, I'm just going to approach. So we see we're taking a little bit more. So then we're going to hit one cycle, and it goes down until we're fully repaired. So we're fully repaired now. We're going to turn it off because we don't want to waste cap. Because if you cap out, as in your capacitor goes to 0, basically what that means is you're not going to be able to fire your guns, you're not going to be able to use your prop mod, and you're not going to be able to warp out. And then you're going to be in trouble. Okay, so that went relatively well. We didn't need to warp out and everything went smoothly, so we can complete that mission and request the next one. So for this one, 2 overdrive injector systems when you complete the mission. Overdrive injector systems, what they do basically, they increase your engine power, so your speed, but they also take away your cargo capacity. So it makes your ship go faster, but you can't carry as much. Okay, so we've got the overdrive injector systems, we're going to complete that, and now we're on mission 9. So as you can see there, we've quickly totted up 2.2 million. So we're going to fit these. As an example of what has just happened now, let's just offline them. So with the booster, we've got 767 with the afterburner, turn the overdrive injectors on, and now we're doing almost 1k per second. So we're going to request mission 9, destroy the warehouse and come back to your agent, and we're going to get a web of fire. So to get this one done pretty quickly, we're going to go straight for the narcotics warehouse. Alrighty, so last mission. We've got the stasis webifier. I'm just going to go for the last mission, and basically it's going to grant us another Merlin at the end of it. So basically there's some red text here. So it says if your shields and armor are depleted and you're close to taking hull damage, warp out immediately, and then you can dock, repair and come back. But we're going to try not to do that. So this is an important mission that's going to have good standings effect. So it's not in this system, so we're going to right click on here of where we've got to go and get this guy. Accept the mission. Now they give us these modules for a reason. Okay, so it's give us a webifier. So we're going to fit it because I would imagine that there's some ships that go quite quick and we need to slow them down to get the guns on them. Okay, so we've set the destination. As you can see here, we've got the click A, got the autopilot routes. You can right click the next waypoint and jump through. So I'll see you in Sershin. And that is that. So we'll head back to the station, see what we've got, and then we'll debrief. Okay, and we're back, so start the conversation on the last mission and we'll complete it. And we've just been given another Merlin. So basically, pretty good starting point really. So we have 2 Merlins, one fully fitted Merlin, which is perfectly fine for level 1 missions. So it really gets you on a good standpoint. So this is the final thing, so thank you for watching. I hope it's been useful. Thanks for sticking with us all the way through. Hope it's been entertaining, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to hit the like, drop me a comment, and almost please hit that subscribe button. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.